solo ADs run. I'm ready for it. We've been having light winds and surf, so took a little downwinding, voyaging hiatus. It's been too long. I noticed I was getting a little eggy and just kind of, not anxious, but just kind of more irritable just because I haven't downwinded in a while. So definitely looking forward to this ocean therapy and getting out there in the vast blue waters by myself. Got my music, always music. Got my new F1 prototype board, which I'm stoked to try. Riding the Eagle X 900 and a prototype tail that should be coming out soon, guys. I'm stoked. I'm gonna venture out way outside, try to get into the channel a little bit, get that nice outside line, make it all the way to Kaimana. It should be around 13-14 miles, or I don't know how much that is in kilometers, honestly. It's gonna be fun. Looking forward to it. Get some good productive training in for the race season coming up. Gather some good data about the boards and the new wings and everything. Stay tuned. Heading out to Alan Davis right there. Can't see it, but there's probably some waves. One of the things always when you're entering and exiting the water, do it safely. Just in life, timing, patience is everything. Patience. Let the waves break. The best time to go is right after a big wave, because if the big wave comes, usually there's going to be some lull behind it. So small and technical with the backwash, high tide. There's a lot of backwash in this section right now, but reading's got to be on. So I'm using a new board for the first time today. One thing that I'm reminded, or I'm noticing, is the importance of a sweet spot. Moving your feet around on the board for different functions. Narrow stance, feet in the middle of the board for kind of glide, just lengthening your glide. It's tricky though, because you don't feel as stable, so at some point you want to widen your stance, but then also when you're on like going slow speeds, low end, that narrow stance is tricky. You want to widen it up and almost find something a little forward of center when you really want to drive forward with speed and bumps, like you're going up and over. I don't know if that's relative to your gear, your style, your stance, but that's what I'm noticing, especially on a newer, brand new board. So I'm kind of trying to find all those feels and sensations, figure it out, lock it in. That's what I love about foiling. The learning never ends. It's just constant. I came down, I moved my mast up ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch. Entirely different setup, entirely different feel. Another small variable, not only with your stance, but the way you position the fulcrum on a bigger board, the way you position your feet over that fulcrum, it's so influential. Unreal. Completely different setup. It almost feels faster. riding at a better mast height altitude. Oh my gosh. Dial in your gear, folks, dial it in. Man, I love this. Like I said, we've been surfing a bunch, light winds, strong conditions. It's just so nice to be back, riding bumps. It's kind of like getting barreled, you know, like how many times you get barreled in your life, you're still never, ever gonna get sick of it. That's how I feel with downwind foiling. It's amazing, rejuvenating. How's this thought I just had? I think when we're downwinding, right? When we're out here in the waves and the bumps, depending on where you are, the spacing in between the textures and the bumps most times are pretty close together. And so what do we know about foils? Is that they are excellent at glide and speed. So the reason why we take angles is to kind of lengthen that runway for our foils to glide. So if you were to take a super linear approach and just go up and over bumps or whatnot, it's just, maybe it's fast, but maybe inefficient because you're not lengthening the glide, right? So when we travel at angles, we're basically lengthening the shots for ourselves, letting the foil do all the work. It's beautiful.